Listen closely. They already buried you. Society wrote your obituary before you even started living. They calculated your worth before you earned a single step forward. They measured your potential with someone else's ruler. At 30, they say you're falling behind. At 40, you're too late. At 50, they erase you entirely, as if life ends when their clock says so. But clocks are illusions. Your life is not theirs to measure. Your time is yours, and it bends only to your will. Here's the reality. You are not done. You are dangerous. The world worships speed. It rewards the sprinter, the young star, the flash in the pan. But what burns quick burns out. You've been tempered, forged in silence, hardened by rejection, strengthened by survival. That's why you're lethal. You carry the patience of storms and the endurance of mountains. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Most people never live. They coast, they mimic, they die as copies. But you are about to live for the first time, and that terrifies them. You are the spark they forgot existed, the storm they cannot contain. Chapter 1. The Lie of Deadlines. Deadlines are lies, chains disguised as schedules, whispers meant to steal your flame. They tell you what you can and cannot do, when you should start, and when you should stop. They try to convince you that life has an expiration. They tell you, it's too late. I tell you, bullshit. Social media parades highlight reels. Hollywood worships youth. The world whispers, you should be done by now. Hear it for what it is. A lie, a leash, a cage, a shadow cast to make you doubt yourself. The only clock that matters is the one you carry inside. Every breath is a reset. Every heartbeat is permission to begin. Growth does not end at 25. It does not end at 40. It does not end at 60. Until your last breath, your mind sharpens, your soul expands, your spirit evolves. Life is not a sprint. Life is chapters. A lifetime of chapters waiting for you to write them in fire. Every failure, every pause, every detour is a line in your story. Every delay prepares you to erupt with force they will remember. Culture wants you impatient. It wants shortcuts. It wants illusions. Speed sells. Overnight success sells. But illusions burn out. Roots endure. Power grows in the slow, the deep, the relentless. The strongest trees weather the storms because they took time to grow. The most enduring flames survive the longest because they burn steady. Michelangelo was 72 when he started St. Peter's Basilica. Churchill became Prime Minister at 62. Deadlines, illusions, persistence, power, your age, irrelevant. Time, your weapon. The world will try to define your limits, but you define your possibilities. History belongs to those who keep going, not to those who obey clocks. Deadlines are coffins built by comparison. Step out of them. Step into your own rhythm. Life is not a race. Life is an unfolding. Life is yours. The power to reshape it is already in your hands. Every choice you make becomes a brick in the monument of your life. The clock on the wall is a lie. The fire in your chest is eternal. Which one will you obey? The one imposed on you or the one you ignite yourself? Your life is the only truth you need. Every too late you believe is fear stealing your future. Every bold action at any age is reclamation. Every choice you make builds the foundation of your legacy. The world cannot stop what time cannot touch. You are the author, and the pen is yours alone. Break the leash of mediocrity. Stop running on someone else's schedule. The only expiration date that matters is the one you claim. No one can dictate your timing. No one can write your ending. Rise. Rise on your terms. Rise unstoppable. Rise tempered. Rise relentless. Rise because your time has always been yours. Rise knowing the world will scramble to catch up. Rise and leave them staring at what they once dismissed. Chapter 2. History of Late Bloomers. If you doubt this, look at history. It screams with proof. It shouts across centuries, proving timing is personal, not prescribed. It reminds you that the world only notices those who persist. Colonel Sanders was 65 when he built KFC, fired, broke, dismissed by almost everyone. The recipe that changed the world? Not late, right on time. Julia Child was 50 when she published Mastering the Art of French Cooking. Before that, wandering through failed jobs, a voice without a stage. At 50, she exploded into history. Toni Morrison was nearly 40 when she published The Bluest Eye. At 62, she held the Nobel Prize in her hands. Raymond Chandler didn't publish a word until he was 51. Now, he defines an entire genre of literature. Vera Wang entered fashion at 40 after failing as a skater. Today, her name is stitched into the fabric of culture. Arthur Schopenhauer wrote, "Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see." It takes years to sharpen your eyes enough to see that target. These people weren't late. They were precisely on time, and when they bloomed permanent. Their timing was not accidental. It was forged by persistence. They prove that the seeds you plant today can bear fruit decades from now. History is littered with those who started late, yet changed everything. You are next. Your time is coming, and it will be unstoppable. Chapter 3. The Fire in Delay. Delay is not weakness. Delay is the forge. Delay is where patience becomes power. Delay is where the raw material of your life hardens into steel. Every failure, every rejection, every false start, it tempered you. It gave you scars that are not signs of defeat, but maps of survival. Every not yet carved depth into you. Every closed door taught you how to pick locks. The waiting rooms of life are workshops. Every pause is preparation. Søren Kierkegaard wrote, "The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you can never have. That pain you feel, that sting of being behind, that is fuel. The future you thought you lost wasn't yours. The one ahead, the one you are building now, that's yours. And you are armed for it in ways your younger self never was. The world thinks waiting weakens you. They are wrong. Delay is your silent advantage. Delay teaches endurance. Endurance builds dominance. Delay sharpens vision. You no longer chase glittering distractions. You see what truly matters. Delay is not wasted time. It is concentrated fire. And when it ignites, nothing can put it out. When it finally arrives, it arrives unshakable, unstoppable, undeniable. Chapter 4. The Philosophy of Time. Time is not your enemy. Time is your teacher. Time is the sculptor of your soul. Time is the river that carries you to your destiny. Seneca warned, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Most people waste theirs chasing approval, sprinting to meaningless timelines. You've been learning, gathering, preparing, collecting wisdom, sharpening skill, waiting for the exact moment to strike. Nietzsche thundered, "Become who you are." That takes time. It takes stripping off masks, failing and rising, until all that remains is the authentic self, steel beneath the skin. You don't become who you are by 20. You become who you are when the storms have done their work. Time is a crucible. Time is your ally if you use it. Time teaches patience. Time rewards endurance. Time is the secret your competitors will never understand. Time is the ally of the relentless. Chapter 5. Psychology of Programming. Your brain has been programmed against you. Deadlines, expiration dates, milestones that belong to someone else's story, not yours. Your own potential has been shackled by lies and fear disguised as schedules. Napoleon Hill wrote, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But the mind can also be deceived. Fed the wrong script, it will kill your potential before you begin. The narrative you accept shapes your destiny more than any external law." William James wrote, "We are spinning our own fates, good or evil, never to be undone. Fate is not age. Fate is repetition. Fate is what you tell yourself daily, what you feed your mind. Every thought is a seed. Every belief is fertilizer. Feed it deadlines, and it dies by deadlines. Feed it growth, and it expands without limit. Reprogramming is rebellion. Speak a new story until it becomes your nature. Train your mind daily, and the chains of false timelines snap like twigs. The moment you claim your narrative, the world's rules collapse. You are not bound by the clocks of others. You are not behind. You are forging your own timeline, and it is unstoppable. Chapter 6. The War with Environment. You are not only fighting yourself, you are fighting your environment. The noise around you is deliberate, designed to scatter your attention and dilute your focus. Epictetus wrote in Discourses, "You become what you give your attention to." Your attention has been hijacked. Social feeds scream youth. Ads scream deadlines. Culture screams too late. They want you distracted, anxious, and compliant. But if you give your attention to your craft, to your path, to your vision, no age, no environment, no noise can kill it. Attention is destiny. Guard it with your life. Every hour spent cultivating your focus is armor. Every distraction ignored is power gained. Change your environment, and you change your future. Build walls against noise, and build bridges only to what feeds your fire. Your surroundings shape the edges of your existence. Choose them wisely. Shape them deliberately. The battlefield you inhabit determines the strength you build. Master your terrain, and your enemies cannot touch you. Chapter 7. The Season of Silence. Do not despise your quiet years. They are not wasted. They are seeds underground. You cannot rush growth that is meant to root deep. Carl Jung, in The Undiscovered Self, described individuation, the process of becoming whole, and insisted it comes later in life. He wrote, "The afternoon of life must have a significance of its own, and cannot be merely a pitiful appendage to life's morning. The years of reflection, struggle, and solitude are the secret architects of your emergence. Your silence is not absence. It is gestation. The roots grow underground before the tree breaks the soil. When it finally breaks, it looks sudden, but it was years in the making. Silence is camouflage, and patience is your weapon. The longer you wait, the louder your arrival will sound. You are preparing to emerge unbreakable, undeniable, unstoppable. The quiet now shapes the storm to come. Patience is the secret they will never anticipate." Chapter 8. Return Unrecognizable. Ray Kroc was 52 when he took McDonald's from a hamburger stand to a global empire. At 50, he was a salesman. At 52, he was unstoppable. Age is never a barrier. It is a proving ground. Hannah Arendt, in The Human Condition, wrote, "Action reveals the agent. When you move now, people won't see the one who struggled. They will see only the force you've become. You don't return improved. You return unrecognizable, a version of yourself they never saw coming and cannot ignore. You have been tempered in fire and sharpened on stone. Your presence will rewrite assumptions. Your actions will demand respect. You are the storm that enters unnoticed but leaves devastation in its wake. The force of your life cannot be contained by anyone's expectations. Your transformation will terrify the comfortable. Let it. Their disbelief is proof you've broken the mold. You are no longer a participant. You are the force. Chapter 9. Legacy over hype. The world worships hype, viral fame, quick wins, but hype fades. Legacy doesn't. The fire that lasts is built slowly, quietly, relentlessly. Maya Angelou didn't publish her first autobiography until 41. Today, her voice echoes through eternity. Viktor Frankl, in Man's Search for Meaning, wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." Your why is carved deeper with time. Legacy is not measured in followers or likes. Legacy is carved in the bones of culture. It takes longer, but it lasts forever. Hype is smoke. Legacy is fire. Chase legacy and the flame outlives you. The world will forget the flashy, but it will remember the enduring. Make your life unerasable. Leave a mark that the years cannot erode. Build something that whispers your presence long after you are gone. Chapter 10. Character is destiny. Heraclitus declared, "Character is destiny. Character is not built in ease. It is carved by storms, by nights no one saw, by years of invisibility." Those years were not wasted. They were your sculptor. Every hardship, every challenge, every lonely moment was an apprentice shaping you. You are the sum of endurance, courage, and relentless honesty. Now, your character is your weapon, and destiny is no longer chance. It is inevitability. What you've endured has written resilience into your DNA. That resilience is the blueprint of your fate. You are forged. You are finished. You are ready. No storm can break you. No opinion can sway you. You carry the strength of everything you survived and the wisdom of everything you endured. You are not late. You are not expired. You are not finished. You are alive in your prime, sharpened by life's trials and ready to erupt. Time has been training you. Patience has been sculpting you, and the world has been waiting for your arrival. You are on time. You are sharpened. You are ready. Every scar is proof. Every failure is fuel. Every silent year was soil. You have built the foundation in secrecy, and now the world will witness the explosion. The fire that was tempered in solitude now burns with unstoppable intensity. Nothing can stop you because you have become unstoppable. When you rise now, you will not rise fragile. You will rise permanent. The world has no defense against a man or woman who refuses to expire on someone else's timeline. This is not the end. This is ignition. You are not late. You are lethal. Let the world call you late, and then let your fire rewrite their history. You are the storm that even time could not predict. You are the eruption they will never forget. Your time has always been now. Your power has always been yours.